having fun there, buddy. What's going on, people? Guns Blazing back at it again, and today we have a pure Winged Dragon of Raw deck just for the keks. And of course, for one of my first duels on this account, I found a VFD virtual world user terrorizing the low ladder, so I had to put an end to his ways. Big VFD guy in the building. Also, keep in mind I was still trying out different cards in this early build, so some cards you might see in this duel won't be in the deck list later because they were cut. But all that aside, we have the luxury of being able to run 3 sphere mode in this deck, which will come in handy not yet, but later when he gets more stuff onto the board. So for now I'm just chilling. He pops his VFD, but I go ahead and set my Guardian Slime, which should hold me down for the time being. Also gonna take this opportunity to duster his back row. And here I'm just gonna Ash this spell because I'm trying to prevent him from getting his continuous trap on the field, which will be a problem for us. But anyways, he goes ahead and does his little dance, gets a couple of summons going, and he's gonna go out into a Vermilion Dragon mech, which I have to respond to by summoning the slime right away so that it can be protected by my field spell, which prevents level 10 monsters from being targeted. So that's why he couldn't kill it. So that's gonna keep me nice and protected. He can't swing over it for the time being. It has 3k defense. So he ends his turn and he goes ahead and pops VFD for a second time. But this does not matter because I can go ahead and sack his monsters for my ball, and now the sack of this ball is resting gently upon his chin.
What?
Well, I don't know. I thought it was bars. But anyways, I unfortunately cannot attack here. And then it goes over to him again. I have a nice Maxx for his turn. Side note, I cut the Immortal Phoenix because, what's it called? It's way too hard to get this guy out. You have to get him in the grave and whatnot and get a Winged Dragon of Raw on your field popped. But anyways, he's going to find himself getting out his Constellar and also reviving his Shen from the grave. So that's not looking too good for me. He managed to get rid of my Fusion Monster and attack directly twice, but I still managed to survive. So this is nice. The sphere mode returns to me at the end of the turn, and I can go ahead and sack it to special summon a Raw from my deck with 4,000 attack and defense. I went ahead and used one pop for 1,000 life points, but I saved the other one because I'm down to 1,500, so I only have one use of it left. Now let's just pretend I didn't miss 500 damage there before I traded in the slime for the trap. But regardless, I got a couple tokens out in defense mode in case anything goes south. Gonna go ahead and Maxx this guy again. But man, the recovery of Virtual World is just something else. He just keeps reviving stuff. He even managed to get Chuche back out, and that's gonna be able to deal with my Raw. Thankfully, these 2 token slimes are just enough to keep me from going under. Gonna duster off this Chuche or else it's gonna be a problem. And once that's taken care of, I can just go ahead and do my dance. I can summon the continuous trap slime. Sorry about the 5Ds cosplayers in the background. But here I get to pick up Ancient Chant so I can go Reactor Slime and tokens and sack for sphere mode instead of Winged Dragon of Raw because I have no more life points to pay for Raw attack points. But I can summon a Raw with 4,000 base thanks to sphere. And this duel is officially going down to the wire. He's down to 1,000, I'm down to 500. He has Shen revived again. This is a replay, of course, so it's going all fast, but this final turn took so long. He was taking his sweet time to think of how to get out of this one, and I was just on the edge of my seat to see if Ra would actually take down this deck. He gets a couple of monsters out, but ends up scooping at the end. Alright, next duel is one against Madolche, which is not really a top tier deck, but it does get out of hand with the amount of summons it can do. But playing Winged Dragon of Raw going second, that's what we like to see. Oh, exactly 3. Nice. Boppers. Okay. Maxx on for what? I'm confused. Welp. No. That's okay. Oh, I guess he gets to get a full combo after that. But I found, like, if you negate the first summon, it slows it down by a lot. With a different deck, of course. This deck just doesn't have what it takes. This guy really wants to negate. I just put this out there so that he will negate it, TBH. And it looks like he did. Oh, Asgard. Three, 6,004. That was almost game. Shit. Oh, it is game. What the hell? Oh, because he used Cyclone. So here's the list for the time being. Side note, first of all, this is not a complete deck, and it's not really a good archetype either. It's just cheesy and fun, but it's not really something I would pick up on my main. This is, by the way, a going second deck where you let them put it all out there and then just drop a fat sphere mode on them, and or take care of their back row with Duster and Lightning Storms. And since we're just mostly playing for fun, I'm opting to use Dogwood instead of Ash, and this is essentially a healing version of Maxx. I didn't really get to use it and showcase it that much yet, because I still need to bring up this account to the ranks where I'll get more duels with combo players and get my LP really high. So I might revisit this deck in the future once I get this account higher up. The main problem really with this deck is that it's reactive and its potential is limited to how much your opponent spams the board. Like, you're really hoping to see 3 monsters on their field so that you can get your sphere going. We do have ways to summon proactively the Ra with Disciple and things like Reactor Slime, but we also need Ancient Chant on top of that to be able to tribute summon Ra on the same turn. Usually Ra comes out with a sphere mode, which is either summoned onto your opponent's field, or you get Guardian Slime out or Metal Reflect Slime, you turn that into Egyptian God Slime, which can be directly tribute summoned for Ra, or you could go sphere mode into Ra and then it will start off with base 4,000 attack and defense. And then you got a couple of support cards which can be searched with the Guardian Slime. Blaze Cannon just makes your Ra unaffected, plus a couple of additional effects which are also nice to have. And Sun God Unification allows you to do the Ra paying effects to boost your attack on a special summoned Ra. As for the extra deck, the only real important card here is the Egyptian God Slime, which can be brought out with your Reflect or Guardian Slime as we mentioned, and can be used as 3 tributes for your Ra. And of course, you can add whatever your favorite Link monsters are here. I don't really have the mats on this account to fill up these slots, But you can go ahead and knock yourself out and add whatever you want here with the extra spots. And yeah, that's pretty much it. XD. Oh, y'all thought you were gonna get some playing time? See ya. Imagine that. I dismantled a gun so I can make a Link 3 with 1800 attack, no effect. That ought to get the man's riled. That ought to get the man's riled. Thank Asgard. It's like we have to do this. Now things are looking kind of scary. We're actually in trouble. Wait, he lets it live! This is troll as fook! Blaze cannon. I'm gonna need that. Yeah, he must be pitying me. Right in front of him. Staring the blue eyes. Wait, this is so anime. Okay, let's do this first. Kind of weird.
Bucky.
Okay, I don't know why he thought this was an actual response, but it's not gonna do it. Some people just like chaining things, dude.
Bucky.
Chaos form. Interesting.
Bucky.
Doo, doo. $6,900. I paid $6,900. Damn. Look at this.